And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction of the Philadelphia Flyers and the Utah Mammoth NHL hockey game tonight. Once again, thank you everybody that came out for the playoff games all weekend, the college football championship on Monday night. Second best 3-day stretch in the channel's history. So thank you everybody that came out for that. Really appreciate that. Daniel Barry is here early. What is up, Daniel Barry? Saying happy Wednesday. What's up, everyone? Daniel Barry checking this out on both sides there. Thank you so much, Daniel, as always. Guys, make sure you check out Daniel Barry's YouTube page as well. He does a great job of posting sports highlights. He'll do some live play-by-play as well. Big-time supporter of our channel, so we want to make sure we support him as well. Let's just make sure we're good to go on all the platforms right now. Erson in net. Milka in net for Utah. And Erson. All right, let's make sure we're good to go here. All right, it says we are. We have Twitter open so we can keep an eye on any baseball news. We did get Cody Bellinger going back to the Yankees. The Mets officially announced the Bo Bichette signing today. And let's see here. Source confirms Jan Makata goes back to the Angels on a one-year deal. And that was the latest news. That was an hour ago. That Makata news, excuse me. So great stuff, everyone. Let's check our numbers here. Still waiting for puck to drop here. They have not dropped the puck yet. All right, let's jump back over. Mr. Charles is here. What is up, Charles? Always great to see you, my friend. Just hit that like button on your way into the PAS Network live stream broadcast. Let's go. So, yeah, little late night tonight is late. Friday night will be late as well. 9 o'clock, Flyers and Avalanche in Colorado. But then next week, the Flyers are back home. We'll have to see on Monday night with that storm coming in through the Northeast possibly here. They might move the Flyers Islanders game on Monday night. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But a lot of Flyers action coming up. We will be live for the AFC Championship game as well on Sunday. So our Mets with the big trade late last night. Fitzy and play-by-play with JJ both texted me at the same time. I had fallen asleep, and they both texted at the same time saying the Mets got Luis Robert from the White Sox. So great trade there. They give up a young prospect in Luis Angel Acuna and a single A pitcher in the minors. So the White Sox wanted a lot more than that last year when the Mets tried getting them at the All-Star break. So not a bad deal for the Mets. Charles says, I'm great, thanks. A beautiful night in Nassau, Bahamas. We will check the chat here in a second as well. There's a polls on the YouTube side. Right now, that's the only platform that offers a live poll in the chat, working on a way to see if we can incorporate a poll in the other platforms. But so far, 4 votes on the big side, 3 for the Flyers, 1 for Utah, and no votes yet on the vertical side. Oh, Dr. DeLay gave us a follow over on the Twitch side, so I'll have to make sure. I'll have to make sure we are following Dr. DeLay over there as well. How do I don't know how to figure that out. So I'm not allowed to show the game. Showing the game would get my channel shut down. And on YouTube, I'm at almost 8,400 subs. So I don't want to lose the channel. Still waiting for puck to drop here. They have not started yet. Yep. Thank you, Charles. All right. Another commercial here. Eric, what's on? We got some new people in the chat here. Can I pause the show? No, I can't pause the show. Yo, Bam is here. What's up, Bam? We're doing live reaction to a live sporting event. I'm not pausing the show. Yeah, I'm giving live reaction, so I can't wait. Flyers will win the draw, and they'll backhand it down back behind the net here. They tried to pinch in, and they do. Zegras sends it back behind the net. Dvorak sends it back behind the net off of his stick. Zegras gets it back. Konechny, the shot goes wide. TK back behind the net, sends it out to the side here. Flyers get it. Konechny still has it here along the boards. The shot, score! Bang! 30 seconds in. Looks like York. Bang. Vejmelka made the initial save, but the puck went right to York. Put it in the empty net. So now Utah already under attack. Shot. And the Flyers are able to bank this one out to center ice. Hey, Miss Gina's here. What's up, Miss Gina? 30 seconds in, the Flyers take the 1-0 lead, and here they come back up ice. Couturier backhands it through. Oh, that one. Vamelka got a piece of it, and they flip it out to center ice. Right now, Flyers struggling as of late. They did get the win the other night in Vegas, but they've dropped to 20th in our power rankings. Here, Utah is 11th in our power rankings. Where is it? Mammoth will bring it out to center ice and into the Flyer end. The wrister goes wide. I believe Sealer deflected that one. Oh, that might be a penalty. Nope. Flyers threw the puck out of play in their own zone. Yep. Just missed it. Tried to bank it off the glass and it went over. So Flyers with a 1-0 lead. Didn't want to go to didn't want to get shorthanded so early. 39 in. York's got it behind the net, gives it to Dvorak, and he'll send it all the way down. Utah will hold it. Once again, forgive me for the player names. I am not too familiar with the Utah Mammoth. Shot saved by Erson and a hold on, 17:56 to go. 135 on the power play. But Miss Gina, what did you think of our Mets getting Luis Robert? Couturier will take the draw for the Flyers. Nope, he's getting kicked out of the circle. The Dvorak now will come in to take it. Now they kicked the Utah center out. And the Flyers win the draw but are unable to clear. And the Flyers will send it all the way down. Oh, we have a whistle. Oh, penalty coming up on Utah. So we'll be 4-on-4 for a minute 21. And the Flyers will get a 39-second power play after that. So if you feel inspired to join in the chat, you're welcome to do so at any time. If you're in the YouTube side, make sure you vote in the live poll there. There is a poll in the chat. Zegras, Konechny, Andre, and Drysdale on ice. And the draw, Utah wins the draw. And he falls down back behind his own net. Oh, Miss Gina says Super Nelson called. No worries. I was asking if what you thought of the Mets trading for Luis Robert. That one will go out to center ice. 55 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Too many men. That's been too many men. Nothing called. And here come the Mammoth up through center. They're onside. Gunther. Lee Simone, shot. Dave Erickson, and he waits for a whistle. 16:51 left. Shots are 3 apiece. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't know much about him. Just love the baseball talk. Utah wins the draw. Schmaltz. DeSimone. Oh, centering pass goes wide. And that one banked out to center ice. It'll go all the way back down. 8 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Once again, then the Flyers will have an abbreviated power play. Yep, 39 seconds, but Utah's got it. They'll just send it all the way down. Harrison will stop it behind the net. He'll get time for one rush. Drysdale's got it and heads up ice. Brink. Flyers have it. Zegras, 10 seconds left on the advantage. Drysdale holds. The wrister is blocked wide. And the Mammoth will get to it. The abbreviated power play is over. So both teams 0 for 1 on the advantage. Juleson back in the lineup here for the Flyers. Konechny's got it at center. Scores! Who did he pass it to? Dvorak, and it's 2-0 Flyers. What a pass by Konechny to Dvorak. Went backhand and forehand and then back to the backhand and he put it in. It's Gina putting in the. I got to figure out how to get that to show up again. Gina put the Flyers logo in the let's go. Grubenkin getting kicked out of the faceoff circle here. Nope. Are they letting him take the faceoff or not? Oh no, he's at the left wing. Don't know what the official's waiting for here. It causes problems, dude, when you don't drop the puck. All right, Utah will win that. It's deflected in the Flyer end, so no icing. Big hit there, but the Flyers are able to bank it out to center ice. Winding down to 15 minutes left here in the first. Flyers have the first two, York and Dvorak. In the traffic, where's the puck? Oh, we have a whistle. Across. Brian will go for Utah. The Flyers will get the man advantage again. This time with 2 full minutes. Flyer fans, you know what that means.
And the Flyers are going on the Kiko Powerway.
Thank you, Lou. The Flyers win the draw. Drysdale. Shot. Dvorak. Save. Rebound. The puck's loose. Melka will dive on top of it and get a whistle real quick. Dvorak in for the draw. And the Flyers will win it. Brinks got it. Drysdale gives shot, rebound, puck is loose. Konechny, Drysdale back to Konechny. He skates down, give it back to Drysdale. Konechny, sends it all the way through, but Brinks got it. Brink holds, skates, shot, save, rebound. Vejmelka will cover up again. 1:14 left on the advantage. $1:14 left on the advantage. And Mammoth will win the draw. They'll send it all the way down ice. York gets it behind the net. Now he'll head up ice. Flyers are onside. Michkov's got it. York's got it. The wrister is blocked. Barkey back to York. Over to Michkov. Tried to get it to Cates. Fight for it along the near boards here. Cates is in there. Utah will clear it. Send it all the way down with 30 seconds left on the advantage. Sidesteps a man. He's onside. Flyers are onside. Michkov the shot. Save. 15 seconds left on the advantage. Michkov still with the puck here. York down low. Tried to send it down low. York keeps it in, sends it down low, back behind the net. And the power play is over. So the Flyers 0 for 2. 12:35 left here in the first. Utah will bring it up through center. They're onside in the Flyer territory. Shot is high and wide. The wrister save, Harrison, and a hold. So once again, welcome in, everybody. It says we got 9 watching on the YouTube side. We got 6 on the X side. Still only 1 over on the Twitch side. And let's check Rumble. Just 1 over on the Rumble side as well. Six votes in the poll. 50-50, so 3 apiece. Only 1 vote over on the vertical side. Here, next break, we'll take a look at the other scores going on in the NHL tonight. Our guy Fitzy was supposed to be live tonight for the Maple Leafs game, but he didn't do it. Hopefully everything's all right with Fitzy. Just looking for the numbers from our last hockey stream. I can't find it. I might have written on the back of it. That's what I did. Utah will get the offensive zone draw here to the right of Harrison. Paterka in. He's getting kicked out of the face-off circle now. Peterson, they had the wrong guy. Flyers will win the draw. Juleson banks it out to center ice. Puck is loose here along the benches. That one sent in. Here comes Utah. They're onside as they bring it into the Flyer end. The Flyers Hathaway knocks that one out to center. Mammoth have to regroup, but they're back outside. But the Flyers intercept again. Tip it, banks it off the boards. It's a 2-on-1 down low. Shot save. Tip it keeps the puck in. Andre, unable to pinch that one in, and it goes out to center ice. 11:20 left. That one blocked out front, but Mammoth will clear. Sandheim stepped on the puck and fell. Flyers are onside. Couturier will send it back behind the net. He started. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he did do it. The Mammoth cleared out the center ice. Right forward along the blue line. Right forward along the benches now. The Flyers grab it. And now they'll head up ice. Steeler will rip it in. Back behind the goal. Only Mammoth players are there. 10:15 left here in the first period. Where's the puck? Oh, it's along the far boards there. Oh, Mammoth would have been offside, so they have to peel back. Just past the midway point of the first period here. Flyers are onside the other way. Michkov back behind the net, holding onto his stick. He's got to be careful he doesn't get called for a penalty. Oh, tried to center it. It goes all the way through, and the Mammoth will clear. Man, Flyers are already back going in the other way. Michkov again. The shot, save, and Vamelka will hold on. 9:31 left. But welcome in, everybody. It says we got 20 people watching, 13 on the YouTube side. Welcome in. Let us know who you're rooting for tonight, whether it's a bet, fantasy, you're a fan of one of these two teams. We have 6 watching over on the Rumble side tonight. Welcome in over there. Rumble still a very young platform here. We've gained 27 new followers over there so far this year. Yes, on Sunday, I'll be live for Patriots and Broncos. I know a lot of people are doing Rams Seahawks. Tonight in the NHL, we got the Red Wings and Maple Leafs. They're tied up at 1 with 5:33 left. The Ducks and Avalanche in the first period. 9 minutes left there. No score. Penguins Flames getting ready to drop the puck as well as the Islanders Kraken. And then tonight at 10, the Capitals and Canucks. John Connors here saying, "Go Bolts! Go Bolts!" Who are they playing? They playing tonight? I just gave it the thing, and I don't even remember seeing them. No. Michkov pretty involved, yeah, so far. Cates will backhand it into the Utah end. Here comes Utah out of their end to get to the red line. Oh, they're going to call that icing. Wow, I thought he got to the red line. Yeah, Flyers back home for one game before going back on the road. Seven road games over their last 9 games. Over their next 9 games, excuse me. Oh, we got a hand pass here at center ice. Lane Peterson, man, I did not update my roster, so I do not have Peterson in the active roster for the Flyers. Flyers get it to the blue line and dump it in. Once again, the Flyers backhand it in, but Utah gets possession. Here comes Utah up to center. They dump it in. 8:30 left. The center ice, so neither team getting set up here. Utah sends it in again. Back behind the goal line. But the Flyers come away with it. Out the center ice. Utah's got it. All right, here comes Utah. They're onside. Couturier's got it. Now the Flyers will head up ice, tip it. Back to Couturier. Tried to center it. It goes all the way through. Oh, Flyers have it again at their own blue line. Neither team really getting much going here. Flyers get to the red line and dump. But Utah's there. Here comes Utah back the other way. They're onside. It's in on theirs, and he steers it to the corner. Zegras will dump it down. Flyers get to it behind the net. Zegras. And Utah will send it all the way down. Not enough for icing here. It's connecting. You have to go back and get it. Utah's got it again. Here they come. The backhander. Saved by Erickson. Puck still loose. Flyers bank it out the center, but Utah right back on it. Utah's onside. Where's the puck? It ends up out of play. 6:41 left. Not with the shots here. Flyers lead 9-6 in shots. Utah wins the draw. Goes through traffic. Where's the puck? Flyers will bank it up the center. Oh, Utah's got it at their own blue line. Now they'll hit up ice. That was his side of the red line again, but nothing called this time. That was banked off the near boards. Oh, that's a bad pass there. Cates gives chase. But the Mammoths get to the putt. Neither team really getting any offense going here. Puck is deflected out of play. 5:56 left as they go to TV timeout. Once again, the Flyers get the early goal from Cam York, 30 seconds in. Had the second goal from Dvorak. It still lead 2-0 here in the first period. Check again to see if there's any baseball news here. Brewers have asked for Brandon Sproat and Jet Williams in a Peralta trade. Tobias Myers would go to the Mets in the deal if finalized, and it's progressing. Let's go. Oh, 26 minutes ago. Breaking, yeah, Mets, John Heyman. Mets in talks to acquire Freddie Peralta. Let's go. Oh, man. You guys, they talk about the Mets needed a frontline starter. There's your ace right there. It would stink to give up Sproat and Jet Williams, but you got to give up something. And the only way, if I'm the Mets, I'm making that deal is if I can talk to Peralta and make sure we can sign him to an extension. Because if you can sign Peralta to an extension, it won't hurt losing Sproat. So we'll keep an eye on that to see if that happens tonight. All right, draws at the Utah blue line along the benches. Flyers win the draw, but it goes back into their own end. And they bank it down. Utah's got it. Where is it? Flyers have it. Dump it into the Utah end again. Keller's got it for Utah here. Backhanded out the center. Once again, we only have about two and a half more weeks of NHL hockey before the Olympic break. With the Olympic break, the Flyers have almost 3 weeks off. So by the time they're done and when they come back, we'll be getting ready to do some spring training games. That one blocked. The Flyers block another one. Puck is loose and it's backhanded out the center ice. But here comes Utah back on side. Schmaltz. Or Keller. That one goes wide. Andre gets to the puck. Gets to center ice, and we'll dump it all the way down. The Flyers give chase. Couturier's got it. All the way to the tip it. Shot. Deflected. Goes wide. Couturier trying to clear it out. Andre's got it at the blue line. The wrister. The puck loose. Shot saved by shot by Barkey goes wide. 4 minutes to go here in the first. Flyers steal it again. Tip it. Oh, off the post. Drysdale ringed it. That's offside. Yep, they call offside on Utah. 3:45 left. .345 left here in the first. Konechny brings it in onside. Back behind the net. Centers. Juleson at the blue line. The shot goes wide. Puck is loose again. And Utah gets to it. It'll head up ice. They're onside into the Flyer end. And it banked out to center ice. Utah holding it here as they complete a line change. Flyers are onside. Michkov's got it. Takes a shot. It would have been wide at the net. But Vejmelka will glove it and hold. Oh, Gary Dornhofer, yeah. Kate's getting kicked out of the faceoff circle here. Michkov will take it. And he'll win the draw. York, the wrister, save Vejmelka and he'll hold for a whistle again. Out at center. Puck is loose here along the benches. Utah brings it in. They're onside. And the Flyers will intercept it and head up ice. It's 3-on-2. Michkov couldn't push it home. And Utah clears it. 2:15 left here in the first. Andre keeps it in. Couturier couldn't handle it. This will be deflected down the ice, so no icing. Flyers have to go back and grab it. The New York Mets have acquired Freddie Peralta. Let's go. It's a done deal. We'll see what it is. We'll talk about this during the intermission. We will talk about this in the intermission. Freddie Peralta is a Met, and the Flyers are offside with 1:29 left. Let's go. Busy day for our Metropolitan Baseball Club. We'll wait. We will wait to see what they say here. Let's go. That is big. I hope they can sign him to an extension, honestly. That's a lot to give up. Jet Williams and Sproat, but you got to give things up to get. Zegras, he's onside. He's bumped off the puck here. 1:05 left. Sending it in on Erson, and it goes all the way through. Flyers will head up ice. Dvorak gets to the blue line, puts on the brakes, falls down. The puck is loose. Utah will get to it with 45 seconds left. Grabankin. Oh, lost it. York will send it back down, but the Flyers are offside. Flyers are offside with 26.7 left. But let's go. That's with a big move while we're live streaming. Let's go. We'll talk about it during the intermission. That one sent all the way across ice. That one off the glass. This one goes out of play, but it's deflected, so no penalty this time. 13.7 left. Flyers lead in shots 14-7. Yo, Sour Mets, did you hear the news, bud? Sour Mets, I hope you heard the news. Schmaltz and Couturier for the draw here. Yes, that's what I was just asking. York sends it back behind the net. 3 seconds left. And the Flyers get to it and just hold it. And that'll take care of the first period. The Flyers get the first goal 30 seconds in. Add a helper. And take a 2-0 lead. 14-7 in the shots. We'll check out our numbers. Then we'll look into this trade that our Mets just made. All right, Mets fans, let's look at this. I'm not going to change my layout or anything. Now get Senga off of this. Why do you want Senga off of this team? That makes no sense. Senga was one of the best pitchers last year until Pete Alonso got him hurt. All right. Joel Sherman says the Mets have completed a trade of Jet Williams and Brandon Sproat to the Brewers for Freddie Peralta and Tobias Myers. So this is a done deal. So I know a lot of you guys know who Rob and CP are. A lot of you Met fans know who Rob and CP are. They've been talking about it. And Rob's been right all along. You know, that Stearns likes to hold on the prospects, but today he traded away a couple. He traded away Luis Angel Acuna. Now he's trading away Sproat and Jet Williams. And I'm sure those guys will be live here any minute as well. So a busy day for our Mets. I mean, they introduced Bo Bichette today at the press conference. They trade for Luis Robert last night. Then tonight they trade for Peralta. Unbelievable. And they get that. Let's see who else they got here. The Mets got more than that. The Mets got more than Peralta. I think they got Tobias Myers. He's a young 27-year-old pitcher. let's see. I want to see. I want to see what I had projected for both of these guys this year. Let's see here. Where pitching projections? I want team by team projections here. Milwaukee. Milwaukee. Freddie Peralta. I had Freddie Peralta projected to get 12 wins on the year with Milwaukee. And let's see who this other kid they got was. Tobias Myers. I had him projected only making 3 starts on the year. More of a reliever. So not a bad deal at all. The problem with making it, let's see here. Well, we don't need to get Scooble now. Play by play with JJ just posted a video. He's a Phillies fan reacting to the Mets getting Peralta. Let's see what he says. CP's live right now. I don't know if Rob's with him, but CP's live. Oh, I just checked in on Chris. Chat's quiet. I'm surprised you guys are quiet. Yo, Jonathan, what's up, buddy? Yes, I know. If you hang out in the live chat, you would know I know. It'll be interesting to see if the Mets try to get an extension done with Peralta. I don't know. What else we got? Within the last week, the New York Mets have added the frontline starter they needed, the big bat they needed, and the center fielder they needed. Yep, all seasons are long. A slow November and December does not preclude a monster January. That's actually what the Mets have unleashed. Let's go. That's what I was saying with fans overreacting. Oh, it's going much better now, District Nation. The Mets just got Freddie Peralta, bud. Why? Why do you guys want to get rid of Senga? I don't understand that. Look at Senga's numbers both years before Pete hurt him. Look at Senga's numbers. And District, I did respond to your email. I don't know if you saw that. And Chris is talking about it right now. Chris over at True Mets Talk Podcast is talking about the Mets need to sign a 2-week extension. We had to bust the court first, then make these acquisitions. Stearns was awfully smiley. I haven't watched it yet. And now I'm going to have to watch it. Well, the Bo thing they did. They said the Mets have been talking to Bo Bichette since Thanksgiving. Okay, good stuff. I think Jonathan will join too. So I'm sure we'll get a bunch of people wanting to join. I don't know if we should use Yahoo or ESPN. Because I like the Sleeper app, but Sleeper doesn't have fantasy baseball yet. Feel inspired to join in the chat, you're welcome to do so at any time. Last year, Peralta was 17-6 with a 2.70 ERA, 204 strikeouts. Once again, welcome in everybody. Right there at the end of the first period of the Flyers game, we got Mets breaking news. I don't know if Rob posted a video yet, Jonathan. Has Rob posted a video yet? Because Rob's been spot on about Stearns not wanting to get rid of prospects. But between last night and tonight, he's getting ready to get those. District said those numbers would make him a legend in DC. He went 17-6 with the Mets. That'd make him a legend with the Mets as well. You guys are right. Chris talking about it right now that the Mets may be trying to still unload Senga. You guys might be right. I don't mind Senga. Chris is on, but I don't know if Rob's on. I caught it on Morty. He's got the Twitter feeds like passive. Not sure if Rob is on it yet. Wow. He's got Wardy on this. the Twitter notifications. I just have one person passing. That's it. That's all I have on Twitter notifications passing. It does push every. It does push every. Did you guys see the Knicks net score tonight? If you had the Brooklyn Nets plus 53, you lost. The Knicks won 120 to 66. What? No, maybe I'm just hey. Peralta's only 29 as well, so I could see an extension coming. We're still, for those of you that are tuning in for Flyers Mammoth coverage, we're still in the first intermission here. But we are a baseball channel. We do all the Mets games, and the Mets traded for their pitcher tonight, Freddie Peralta. Because I guess my whole thing is saying a coincidence that whenever he went down on injury, the team fell apart. But new infield now. Yeah, and it did happen twice, right? It's going to be interesting because there's a whole lot of players on that infield that are playing the position for the first time. I don't think we're done. Honestly, I don't think we're done. Honestly, you know who? If I'm the Mets, I don't know what kind of offer he's looking for. I go outside. I go out and sign Luis Ariz to play first base. You know he can play first base. You know he's going to bat 300. Could the Mets still put together a package to get Screwball? Oh man, could you imagine? No, we're in intermission, Jonathan. I waited to talk about it until we were in intermission. No worries. The Mets are a much better team on paper. On paper. Look at the Met line. Somebody go back and look at the Met lineup in 2024 when we were facing the Dodgers in the NLCS, and look at our projected lineup for the season. Our pitching is now better. Now, is the bullpen better? I don't know. Diaz was lights out that year. So it still hurts losing Diaz, but Bob Nightingale tweets out the Chicago Cubs just got better by Freddie Peralta being traded to the Mets. Oh man. Is Beatty like a utility guy now? I'd use him as a trade bait. Yeah, for school. Yeah. You're gonna have to give up Tong. You're gonna have to give up Tong, Beatty. So we'll see. We're getting ready to start the second period here. Flyers are on the ice, so we'll get back to that coverage. But feel free to talk up about baseball here. When we have breaking news like this, I understand that you guys are going to be hyped. So good stuff here. Oh, a high stick. I think the Flyers are going to start the second period on a power play. Jonathan says Louis Diaz wasn't part of the plan, though. I think Williams would have been a great setup guy. Agreed. I think that was the Met plan. I think that was the Met plan. Maybe call the A's and see, or the Padres and see if you can get Miller. Right, that's where it is. He's with the Padres, right? Or is he with the A's? All right, we are underway here in the second period. Flyers are on the power play here. Oh, Flyers having a hard time getting out of their own end here. And that one backhanded on Erson, and he'll glove it and wait for a whistle. I'm sure Rob's happy. He was always getting on the prospect huggers, win now mode. Okay, back to hockey. But I agree with Rob on his prospect thing. If you're not going to trade them like they didn't during the trade deadline last year, play them. And now he's trading them. Utah will clear it all the way down here. Flyers bring it in. Konechny back out to the point. That's Drysdale. Back over to Zegras. Skates in. Holds. Gives it back to Drysdale. Back over to Zegras. He skates to the center again. There he scored. We'll see if it gets deflected, but it's 3-0. It looks like it might be Brinks. Bobby Brink gets the goal, and it's 3-0 Fly Guys. Oh, the Vemelka once again with the original save and gives up the rebound, and the Flyers put it home. Oh, fight for it. We have a Flyer down. That's Tippett. Tippett's slow to get up. But thanks, Jonathan, for hopping in. I mean, getting Peralta takes all the pressure. All the pressure. Oh, Tippett going to the locker room here. All the pressure off of McLean. He doesn't need to be the go-to guy. We'll see. This is an official review to see if this is an illegal hit. Let's see. I don't think it's dirty. Let's see from this angle. I don't think it's dirty. I think it's the shoulder to the chest. This might not be a penalty at all. Jonathan put these in the chat. Let's go. Hey, Jared's here. What's up, Jared? Jared says, "Hey, Pure, congrats on getting Freddie Peralta." Yo, I am so hyped right now. No penalty. The Flyers announcers are upset. I didn't think it was a penalty. Shoulder to the chest. I'm sorry, it's hockey, but there was nothing wrong with that hit. It was a big hit, but I wonder if with the Mets trading for Peralta, I wonder if the Tigers have finally said no, we're not trading Scooba. I wonder if that's what happened. For this moved so fast. There was a report like a half hour before it was traded that they were talking about it, and then like 5 minutes later, it came across that the Mets got him. Michkov, the shot, safe. Brink back out to the point. Oh, that one deflected out to center ice. Utah's got it. They'll get to the Flyer blue line and just dump it all the way down. York will wind it around the boards. Flyers bank it out the center, but Utah's got it back. Oh, Utah brings it in into the slot. Saved. Utah able to keep it in. Back behind the net, centering pass. Flyers send it to the corner. Utah keeps it in. The wrister, saved by Erson, unable to clear. That one deflected wide. Another shot, gloved by Erson in a hole for a whistle. 17:35 left here in the second. Jared says, I wonder if that happened too, but great pickup for you guys. Flyers unable to clear once again. Sent back behind the Flyer net. Along the near boards now. Out to the point. The wrister goes wide. Centering pass goes all the way through out the center ice. Utah's got to go all the way back to their end to get it. Shot, save Erson. Puck still loose behind the net. Utah gets it. Erson with the pad save. Puck is loose. Utah has it. The wrister goes wide to Erson. Back behind the net. Utah still holds. Sergachev makes a man miss. Puck is loose behind the Flyer net here. The Flyers will bank it out to center ice. Not enough for icing. Wave it off. There's not enough for icing. Oh, they're going to call it icing. Jersey says stone wall. So far, and the game against Vegas the other night as well. He found something in his game. Flyers have it here, looking for an outlet. Our season is saved. Here comes Utah back from center ice. Gets to the red line and just jumps all the way down. Oh, goes all the way through. Shot. Where's the puck here? And Utah keeps it in. Back behind the Flyer net. And the Flyers flip it out to center ice. Not enough for icing this time. Shot. Oh, he hit the post. Here come the Flyers the other way. It's 3-on-2. They're onside. Zegras, loses control. And Utah's got it back out at center ice. Fast pace here in the second. We're already 5 minutes in. Shots is 4-3 in favor of Utah. Centering pass is blocked. Flyers send it back behind their own net. But Utah's got it. Oh, what a save by Anderson. The puck's still loose. Kicked out the left pad. Utah, since the Flyers have taken that 3-0 lead, Utah has dominated the pace of play here. Flyers turn it over in their own end again. Anderson. No, come on. How much longer does the goalie have to have the puck? The Mammoth score. Come on. Harrison's on top of the puck. Let's see. Oh, no, he did not. My bad. Harrison did not have it. The puck was loose. The Flyers all thought it was under Harrison, but it was not. They backhanded it. Utah right back under pressure. Back behind the Flyer net. Out to the outside. The wrister. Locked. Utah gets it back. Shot, and they score. It's 3-2. Flyers are falling apart. The Flyers let up after they were up 3-0. Floppy hockey. I'm just going to shut my mouth. I really don't blame Harrison for either of these two goals. This is all on the defense, not playing. Yeah, look at Coach calls a timeout. He's like, what are you doing? You had a 3-0 lead and dominating this game. Utah wins the draw. And the Flyers unable to clear. I mean, this is getting ridiculous here. Fight for it along the Flyer back wall. Sealer comes away with it, and Utah keeps it in. And Marino almost jammed that one home. Flyers finally able to clear, but Utah sends it right back in. They're onside. Gates. Where's the puck? Sanheim's got it. The wrister is wide. Puck here at center ice. And the Flyers threw it back out the center, but Utah's got it. 12 minutes left here in the second period. Mammoth keep it in. Man, the Flyers can't even get out of their own end once again. Utah's already got it back. Flyers get it out to center ice, and that's it. Blocked in front. Bank. Michkov. Blocker save there, but Utah already back under Flyers end. That one banked all the way down. This will be icing. This will be icing. Let me turn him down. He's a little loud. Flyers moving this draw. Trebenkin brings it in for the Flyers, sends it back down behind the net. Elkin plays it, but the Flyers are on it. But Utah will clear it. No icing because the Utah gets to the puck first. That one flipped out to center. Not enough for icing. The Flyers will go for a change. Schmidt's got the puck. Flyers bank it back out to center. Brink shot. The Flyers will go to the man advantage here. Too many men on the ice for the Utah Mammoth. 10:25 left, and the Flyers will get the man advantage. So once again, you know what that means.
And the Flyers are going on the Kika Powerway.
They are. Still a commercial here, so we're waiting. I'm just still listening to the Freddie Peralta news to the Mets. I remember when the Pico power play used to mean something. Sad days, right? Tippett had to go to the locker room. Tippett took a big shot. Probably getting checked for a concussion. It was a clean hit. It was a show. Tippett had his head down. Guy hit him right in the chest with the shoulder. Not and the Flyers broadcast that he's not returned to the bench yet. The Dvorak for the draw. Flyers will win the draw. Drysdale over to Zegras. The Dvorak, he loses it, and Utah will clear. Winding down to the midway point of regulation here. The Flyers are back on something. Nope. The Flyers. They have to regroup. 1:30 left on the advantage. Konechny brings it in. Break. Could not finish it. And it'll be a shorthanded breakaway. Nope. Flyers are able to get back. Good job. It should have been a 2-on-1 break for Utah. Dvorak will bring it in onside. The wrister save. And he scores. He got the rebound. And Dvorak with his second of the night. Oh, that's 4. He got the Dvorak came down the right wing, made the original shot, got the rebound, and put it home. Three of the 4 Flyers' goals tonight are on rebounds. Twelfth goal this season for Dvorak. Second tonight. Excuse me. Flyers keep it in. Sanheim. And then we have another penalty coming up on Utah. 9 minutes left here in the second period. Flyers up 4-2, getting the man advantage again. Sorry, everybody, tuning in for Flyers coverage. I'm still hyped that my Mets just traded for Freddie Peralta. Oh, yeah, you could still get Framber Valdez. Yo, could you imagine the Mets had Framber Valdez? Oh, baby. Let's go. So the Flyers right back to the power play. Let's see. I want to see the. Oh, yeah, slashing. Dvorak will take the draw, and it goes out to center ice. Drysdale will bring it up. Utah will send it all the way down. Konechny will dump it in. Zegras gives chase. Flyers keep it in. Konechny's got it. The brink, the wrist shot. Save. Konechny gets to the puck. Back out the brink. Skates in. Shot. Knocked down. Flyers able to keep it in. Zegras has got it. Zegras has got it along the near boards again. 55 seconds left on the advantage. Fans on the shot. The Flyers get to the puck. Brink, back to Konechny. Back over to Brink. The wrister, save. Drysdale sends it back down low. Flyers have it. Zegras looking for an outlet. 30 seconds left on the advantage. Brink, back to Zegras. Konechny skates to the middle. Now Utah will clear all the way down. 15 seconds left. Konechny back in. Michkov, the shot is blocked. Konechny's got it. 5 seconds left. The wrister. The power play is over, but the Flyers still have the puck. Michkov. Tippett's back out on the ice. Shots. Vejmelka will make the save and will hold for a whistle. 6:51 left. Flyers win the draw. Tippett. It gets deflected out to center ice. The power play is over. Couturier along the near wall. And Utah will come away with it. They're onside as they bring it into the Flyer end. Flyers unable to clear. Schmidt will fire it, and a glove by Ersson, and I'll wait for a whistle. 6:16 left. CP's done. Anybody else live streaming the Met News? Flyers are onside. Grabenkin, shot. Shot sealer. Puck is still loose here, and Utah will clear it. They dump it into the Flyer end and give chase. They got it. No penalty coming up on the Flyers. It goes back out to center ice. The Flyers still have not touched the puck here. Flyers finally touch with 5:06 left, but Utah gets the man advantage. Chat has gone quiet once again, but welcome in, everybody. We have 5 votes on the YouTube side and the vertical side. 80% Flyers, 20% Mammoth. On the big side, YouTube 23 votes, 52% Flyers, 48% Mammoth. Other hockey games going on right now. Winding down to the end of the second period. The Ducks have a 1-0 lead over the Avalanche. The Penguins have a 1-0 lead over the Flames with 16:25 left in the second. Islanders and Kraken tied at 1 after 1. Capitals have a 2-1 lead over the Canucks with 1:56 left in the first. The only final from tonight, the Red Wings beat the Maple Leafs 2-1 in overtime. We've been constantly above 20 all night. We still have 4 people watching over on the Rumble side tonight. Welcome in over there. We'll be live for Flyers and Avalanche on Friday. We'll be live for the AFC Championship game on Sunday. And then back to Flyers hockey on Monday. Flyers win the draw. Dvorak unable to clear it. That one whipped up the boards and out to center ice. Utah's got to go back to their blue line to get it. Charles says smash in free subs and hit that follow button on the various social media platforms, YouTube, X, Twitch, and Rumble. Flyers send it deep again. 1:29 left on the advantage. Charles with one of his many quotes. Thank you, Charles, for always posting the inspirational quotes. Flyers once again unable to clear. And now where's the puck? Bad camera work there. Utah's got it in the Flyer end. The shot, save Erson, and a hold on. 1 minute left on the advantage. 4:06 left in the period. And the Flyers will clear that one all the way down again. 35 seconds left on the advantage. Utah brings it back in. The shot, saved by Erickson and a hold for a whistle. 17 seconds left on the advantage. Flyers have won 25 out of the 38 faceoffs tonight. That one whipped up the boards. Flyers will send it all the way down. Time for one more rush with only 5 seconds left as they grab the puck. Puck is loose. The Flyers have it. Tip it. Or Sealer, excuse me. He gets to the red line and dumps it all the way down. Power play is over. 2:50 left in the second period. Flyers able to bank it out to center ice. Brink gets chased back behind the net. And Milwaukee. Yeah. Utah will get to it. Still got Freddie Peralta on the brink. Flyers will get to the blue. Oh, Utah sends it out to center ice, but the Flyers have it. Brink brings it in. Oh, tries to give it off, but Utah's got it. Back down into the Flyer end. Jolson steals it. And the Flyers are onside as they bring it through center ice. A shot. Save. And here comes Utah. 2-1-2 the other way. Hit a body in front, and Erickson will cover up with 1:32 left. Chat has gone quiet over on the vertical side. We do have 4 people watching over there. On the big side, we got 12 people watching. Been a good night so far for YouTube. Steve Cohen just tweeted. Utah wins a draw. Flyers, where is it? Oh. Oh, bad pass there by Utah. They have to go back out to center ice to get it. Winded down to a minute to go here in the second. Last minute of the play in the second period. That one banked in. 40 seconds left here. Here comes Utah back the other way. Shot. Saracen got a piece. And it goes back out to center ice. Utah would have been offside, so the Flyers will get a free out here. Tip it. Couturier down low. To tip it, the wrister gets deflected to the corner. Oh, we got another penalty coming. This one will be on Utah with 7.4 left. High sticking minor penalty. Only 7 seconds left here in the period, so the Flyers will get some clean ice. Whack! Oh, man. Got him right in the eye. Got up under the shield. Utah will win the draw, whip it around the boards, and that'll end the second period. Two goals each. Shots are 24-17. So 10 apiece that period. So both teams scored 2. Both teams took 10 shots. So we are in the second intermission. Get some snacks. Get a fresh beverage. We need a snack. I think I only have chips. I don't want to be crunching on chips, Swam. Bob Nightingale tweets out the Freddie Peralta deal is now done. What do we got? The Mets tweeted out. Steve Cohen tweeted. Oh, the Mets officially announced that they acquired Freddie Peralta and Tobias Myers. Wow, that was quick. Steve Cohen, the Mets owner, tweeted out, said, "What an incredible week. Let's go Mets." Don't even worry about week. Last 3 days. Grab some snakes. Snakes. Grab some snacks. Don't grab a snake. Don't grab a snake. And yeah, grab a snack. We're gonna grab one ourselves, maybe something to drink, and we'll be back in a couple seconds. All right. Let's come back to the action here. We're in between periods, so not missing any game action. But let's look at some other scores tonight. The only final is the Red Wings beat the Maple Leafs 2-1 in overtime. Capitals and Canucks are tied at 2 after 1. Kraken and Islanders tied at 1 with 15:57 left to go in the second. Penguins still up 1-0 over the Flames with 8:15 left in the second. Ducks still lead the Avalanche 1-0 after 2. And, of course, we're here at 4-2 Flyers. NBA, we got some finals tonight. The Cavs beat the Hornets 94-87. The Celtics beat the Pacers 119-104. The Knicks beat the Nets 120-66. That is correct. 120-66. Oh, man. The Hawks beat the Grizzlies 124-122. And the Pistons beat the Pelicans 112-104. The two championship games for the NFL are on Sunday. The Patriots and Broncos in the AFC Championship and the Rams and Seahawks in the NFC Championship. We will be live for the Patriots Broncos. Let's go to NHL.com, and that's where it tells us. Oh. We'll watch. The Rico Bronya is live right now, but we will watch that later. Let's see what our guy Gelbsy had to say. Where is it? I hear it. Listening to Steve Gelbs here, big smile on his face. Let's go to NHL.com and see how much time left in the intermission. Just over 7 minutes left. just over 7 minutes left in the intermission. Flyers will have about a minute 50 left on the power play to start the third as well. I just missed the end of Rob. Rob was done. I'll have to go back and watch that. Once again, we are in between periods here. That's why there's not much going on here. Chat's quiet. But our next live stream will be Friday night, same time, 9 o'clock Eastern time. It'll be Flyers and Avalanche. Then Sunday for the AFC Championship games. Monday back to Flyers and Islanders. Still 4 minutes here in the intermission. Clay Holmes, come on. Unless the Mets put Clay Holmes back in the bullpen. Ooh. Once again, great stuff, everybody. 2.5 minutes. Talking to Dvorak here in between periods. Tobias Myers was a great add into that. If you hang out with us for Mets live stream, you know Tobias Myers. I believe Myers. It might have been in the playoffs in 24. I think he pitched 5 shutout innings against the Mets. I think it was Myers. All right, we're getting ready to start the third period here, everybody. Once again, I know the chat is quiet during the hockey streams, but the views are good tonight. Love it. Let's come over to check the CR numbers here. Jim. Oh, Jim Duquette. This has been our best hockey stream of the year. So let's go. Wow, Tobias Myers. Wow. Tobias Myers is under contract for the next 5 years. Great job by the Mets. Yeah, if you can sign Peralta to an extension, it's a great deal. The third period is underway here. Flyers do have the man advantage here. come the Flyers up to center ice. Zegras. They're onside. Why is it so choppy here? Let's get rid of some of this stuff here. There we go. A minute left on the power play here. Connecting with the puck. Sends it across. Tries to center one. Where's the puck? And Utah will get it, and they'll clear it all the way down. 45 seconds left to go on the advantage. Barkey. Utah will clear it all the way back down. 25 seconds left on the advantage. We are a minute and a half into this third period here. Flyers still up 4-2. That'll be icing on the Flyers. Not good. Kate's in for the draw here for the Flyers. And Utah will win the draw. But the Flyers get it. Barkey to center ice. Will flip it all the way down. Utah's got it, though, behind their own net. Here comes Utah. They're onside. The centering pass goes all the way through, and the Flyers will get it. Cates sends it in. The Flyers are onside. Back behind the net. Tippett's got it. We'll backhand it, and it's good job by the Flyers. It would have been a 2-on-1 for Utah, but deflected. Mammoth send it in. They're onside. Tried to center one. It goes all the way through. Oh, that should have been a boarding. That should have been a boarding penalty on the Flyers. Nothing called. Somebody lost a stick. There's a stick on the ice. Hathaway gets it. It was Hathaway's stick. He gets it back. Couturier along the far boards, and the Flyers are able to clear out the center ice. Winding down to 17 minutes left here in regulation. Only shot so far is for Utah. That one sent down deep. Save by Harrison. Nice save. Utah's got the puck back behind the Flyer net, though. That one deflected. This will go all the way down. This will be icing. No, played by the goalie. Not sure why. Here comes Utah again. It's a 3-on-2. Shot is wide. It's a 3-on-1. Oh, what a save. The Flyers had a 3-on-1. It was an unbelievable pass. And Vamilka made an unbelievable sliding save. I want to see this again because it's a 3-on-1 down low. Man, Vamilka just pushed off the post, slid across, and flashed the leather. Most wins by a goalie this year. Vamilka leads all goalies with 23 wins. Vasilevsky of Tampa Bay is second with 21. Wedgwood from Colorado with 20. Cates will get kicked out of the face-off circle here, so Michkov will take it. And where's the puck? The Flyers will win the draw, but fight for it along the near boards. Flyers have it here, back behind the net. Now to the near wall. Back behind the net. And nope, Flyers keep it in. Good job by Cates. Back down the brink. Oh, Michkov with a big hit, but Utah's got it. They clear it out to center ice, but the Flyers get to it. Fight for it along the Flyer blue line. Now the Flyers have it. They'll flip it in on goal. Vejmelka will make the save, play it behind his own net, and here come the Mammoth. Oh, Couturier broke his stick. Shot, goes wide. And Ersson tried to cover it up. Ersson slides across. He makes the save. He puts the left pad out, makes the save. And Couturier got a new stick. Oh, man, tip it. Did that hit the post? And here come the Flyers. They're onside. Couturier, back behind the net, tries to center it. Zegras back out to tip it. The shot, save Vejmelka, and a hold for a whistle with 14:38 left. Good job by Ersson. Tried to glove it, but couldn't make it. He made 1, 2. Let's see. There's 1, 2. He made 2 saves. Did Tupa hit the post? He did. He beat the goalie and he hit the post. Inches away from being 5-2. All right, Flyers with the draw to the left of Vejmelka. Dvorak looking for a hat trick tonight. Mammoth will bank it out to center ice. Goes all the way down to the Flyer end. Not enough for icing, though. Andre. Offside, so the Utah's got to clear. And the Flyers bank it out. This will go all the way down. This will be icing. So Utah will get an offensive zone draw. Shots are 27-20 for the game. 3 apiece this period. Flyers win the draw. Andre unable to clear it. Dvorak able to clear it. Not enough for icing this time. Here comes Utah back on side. Send in on Ersson. Stick to the corner. Juleson plays it up along the far boards. Oh, and the Flyers are able to clear it out. They get to the red line, and we'll just send it all the way down. Oh, Grabankin. He's got it. Back behind the net, looking for an outlet. Sanheim, the wrister, is deflected wide. Oh, big hit there. Flyers will hold for a change here. Now they'll head up ice. Brink did not get to the red line, so you got to get to the red line, guys. I mean, come on. So the Once again, Flyers holding on to this 2-goal lead, but Mammoth keep getting offensive zone draws. Flyers will win the draw. And he'll head up ice. They get to the red line this time and send it all the way down. But Utah sends it right back up. Where's the puck? Oh, big hit there at the Flyer blue line. No penalty. Flyers bank it all the way down. This will be icing again. Oh, no, it's waved off right at the last moment. Flyers able to clear it back out the center, but Utah's back on it. There's someone deflected in. Harrison will play it. Couturier up through center ice, gets to the red line. Nope. Flyers trying to forecheck here, but Utah clears it all the way down. No icing as Utah gets to the puck first. Sent back below the net. But Juleson will have it here for the Flyers and put the center ice. 11:55 left here in regulation. Utah's got it back behind the Flyer net. Tries the center one, sends it back to the near corner. That one sent wide of everything, but Utah's got it along the near boards here. Flyers send it back behind the net. Utah keeps it in. Nope, bad pass. The Flyers have it. They'll head up ice, and they'll just flip it in on goal. Utah keeps the play in, puck in play here. Utah. Where's the puck here? That one sent into the Flyer end. Juleson sends it up the right wing, misses everybody. Oh, no icing. Where's the puck? Flyers have it. They have to wait. They would have been offside. Then just flipped in. Oh, turnover here. Flyers have it. The wrister. Shot. The shot. Save. Save. Utah will backhand it out to center ice. All the way down. This will be icing. So the Flyers will get an offensive zone draw. Ooh. Got 10 likes on the vertical side. 17 likes on the big side. Let's go. There we go. Utah brings it in. Nope. They had to wait at the blue line. Harrison stops it behind the net. Swings it up along the boards. And cleared out the center ice, but Utah back on it. 9:30 left here in the third. Flyers will get a free out because Utah's offside. Here comes Utah. Bad pass there. The Flyers bank it out to center ice. Tippett heads up ice. They're onside. Barkey back to Tippett. Sends it back down low behind the net. Couturier out to the point. York back down to Couturier. Tried to get it to tip it down behind the net, but Utah will throw this one out. Not enough for icing. 8:35 left. Once again, the Flyers scored 2 in the first. Both teams scored 2 in the second. And they have not had much scoring, not many scoring chances here in the third. Shots are only 4 apiece here in the third. Drysdale gets absolutely steamrolled. Juleson drops the gloves. Saved by Erickson. Juleson, who's this? McBain? Okay, I've lost the Flyers feed. There we go. McBain with a couple free rights there. Juleson, you either got to start throwing punches or, yeah, McBain kicked his butt. I don't mind just sticking up for your teammate there, but you got to put up more of a fight instead of getting your ass kicked. 8:11 left. We'll see if Juleson gets the extra 2 minutes for instigating. $31 votes in the poll. 65% saying Flyers, 35% saying Mammoth. On the vertical side, only 5 votes. No other finals yet in the NHL tonight. Just the Red Wings beat the Maple Leafs earlier. Big win for the Red Wings there. They're up to 31 wins. Flyers, if the Flyers hold on to this win tonight, they'll have 24. All right, getting ready to drop the puck here. Let's see. Was it? Oh, yeah. Not a dirt. Yep. Juleson, yeah. Even though he got his butt kicked, getting a big congratulatory from his teammates. Michkov will serve the minor, so Utah will get the power play. Juleson was just sticking up for his teammate. Flyers will win the draw here. Couturier will wind it all the way down. 8:05 left here in regulation. Here comes Utah up through center into the Flyer end. Where's the puck here? Fight for it along the floorboard. Send it back behind the net, but it comes all the way to the near side. Utah keeps it in. Schmaltz. Sent down low. Flyers keeping everything to the outside with 1:10 left on the advantage. Oh, and they scored. 7:13 left. It's a 4-3 game. Not sure if it got deflected. I want to see this. Yeah, Harrison never saw it. Can't blame him on that. He got there's three players in front of him. He never saw that. So it's a 1-goal game with 7:13 left. Utah will win it, send it all the way down. Well, we have a whistle off the face-off here. Going through. Most career goals from the 2021 draft. He's second. Behind Wyatt Johnston. Jersey saying, come on, boys. Cates will take the draw. Utah wins it. Here comes Utah. They're onside. The wrister save Harrison and they'll hold. They'll take a commercial break. 6:57 left. We're up to 18 on the big side tonight. Welcome in, everybody. Oh, nuts. Oh, man. Who comes up with these? Who comes up with some of these commercials? Crash the tailgate. Any other finals yet? Nope. The Ducks and Avalanche are tied at 1 with 18 seconds left. The Penguins are up 3-1 over the Flames with 18:53 left. Kraken up 3-1 over the Islanders. Let's go. And the Canucks up 4-2 over the Capitals. Let's go. What's AI? What are you talking about? AI? Utah? Oh, overskated it. That one deflected in. Oh, Flyers lost control there. So Mammoth have it. They flip it into the Flyer end to the wide of Erson. York's got it. Brink's got it out to center ice. But Utah right back on it. Send it right back down low. Flyers have it behind their own net. Brink's got it. Sanheim, York, and he'll flip it in. Nope, Utah right back out. Just under 6 minutes left. Oh, AI commercials. Thank you. Yes, most of the commercials now are AOA. I agree. Flyers have it here at center ice. I don't know when you're down a goal how much time before you pull the goalie. Utah will wind that one down. The Flyers flip it back out to center ice. Not enough for icing. Sergachev gets to the Flyer blue line and dumps it in. Sealer's got it back behind the Flyer net. Zegras will flip it out to center ice, but Utah's got it. Keller off to the side. Keller had a lane, not sure why he passed it off. Couturier bumped off the puck. 4.5 minutes left. The shot was high and wide. Man, the Flyers with a turnover here. Keller, the wrister, blocked by Barkey. And the Flyers will get it to the red line and dump it all the way down. 4 minutes to go. Here comes Utah up through center. They're onside. Hathaway's got it. There'll be icing on the Flyers. Utah go. Hello from Russia. Welcome in. Shot. Deflected up and out of play with 3:40 left. Said from Russia. Are you anywhere in Russia where they got the 2 meters of snow? I saw somewhere in Russia got like 2 meters of snow. Which, if you don't know the translation, or if you don't know the transfer, 2 meters of snow would be probably about 6-7 feet. Liam saying, go Utah. Hello from Saskatchewan, Canada. Welcome in, everybody. You guys all rooting for Utah? Sorry. Good luck. I feel like Zegras has most Western teams' number. Well, it's because he's used to the Western Conference, playing with Anaheim for so many years. Not so many, but still 4-3 Flyers. Flyers once led 3-0, then 4-2. And Utah just scored a little bit ago to make it 4-3. Hey, Jacob's here saying evening, buddy. Forgot you were on. Got home from work a while ago. Congrats on Peralta move. Might be an overpay if you don't extend him, but we will see. Yes, I agree. It will be an overpay if you don't extend them, but But he gives the Mets that number one starter they needed. Not to say he's an ace, but he'll be the Mets ace. And maybe McLean. All right. Draw to the right of Harrison. 3:40 left. Shots are 7-4 in favor of Utah this period. Oh my goodness. These officials need to just drop the puck. Flyers will skate at the red line and dump it all the way in. Dvorak right behind the net. Nice play. Nice job by the Flyers here to forecheck here. 3:15 left. Oh, congrats, Jacob, to you guys getting Bellinger back too, by the way. Connecting with 3 minutes left. We'll flip it to Zegras. The Flyers are onside. Oh, that one hit the post. Where'd it go? Kate sends it back behind the net. Zegras sends it back down low. Cates centers it. The backhand save. 2:40 left. But anybody that's new here, make sure you hit them thumbs up for us. Consider subscribing to the channel. Our next Flyers live stream will be Friday night against the Avalanche. And football, we got football on Sunday with the AFC Championship game. Shot is high and wide up over the goalie. Oh, here comes Utah. They're onside. Shoulder saved by Harrison. And the Flyers bank it out to center ice. 2:20 left. Do you think it'll be another goal? Yes, there will be another goal. There will be another goal tonight. That one deflected, so no icing here. Winding down to 2 minutes left. Keep an eye on the Utah goaltender here. Hathaway intercepts. The Flyers not letting them out of their own zone here. The Melka goes to the bench, so it's an empty net. 90 seconds left. Utah keeps it in at the blue line. Hathaway's got it. Hathaway brings it in, and it's stolen away. No, come on now. You play patty cake with the puck. Utah's going to tie this thing up. Steeler going to get the shot through. 1:10 left. And here comes Utah. They're onside. No, they're offside. They're offside. They blew the whistle with the 1:05 left. Hathaway, instead of just shooting it, tried to set up the perfect shot. All you have to do is tip it towards the empty net. Utah will call timeout. We're up to 23 people watching. Welcome in, everybody. Once again, the Flyers once had a 3-0 lead in this game. It's now 4-3. Shots of 29-25. 8-5 in favor of Utah this period. 8-5. The draw will be at the Flyer blue line on the center ice side. Utah's got it. They bring it in. Where's the puck here? Konechny had the empty net. Send it wide. 45 seconds left. Where's the puck? Along the benches here. Flyers have it. Nope. Utah steals. And they scored. 34.2 seconds left. Flyers could not put the puck in an empty net. Unbelievable, man. Did they pull the goalie? Yeah, but the Flyers didn't score. Tie game. You asked me if there was going to be another goal. We're tied at 4. 34 seconds left. Because Hathaway doesn't know how to shoot a puck at an empty net. 22 seconds left. This ain't over. 15 seconds. Utah's got it. The wrister goes wide. 10 seconds left. Utah's got it out to the point. Deflected wide. The Flyers unable to clear. 3 seconds left. And check behind the net, and that'll do it. So 2 goals for Utah that period. None for the Flyers. We'll go to overtime tied at 4. Shots were 10-5 in favor of Utah that period. Sixers and Flyers, I don't trust right now. They tied it, yeah. They tied it, bro. Yeah, I know. I'm watching the game. Thanks. So we'll leave the poll going there in the chat. See who people think will win tonight. Right? I agree, Chris. Can we ever keep a lead? Did Detroit win this game? Ducks game, and now the Flyers game. Oh, but in those other 2 games, the road team has won. So let's go. Let's make it 3 for 3. Let's make it 3 for 3 on the road teams winning in overtime. All right, here we go. 3-on-3 hockey. Flyers are 2-5 in overtime. Utah 6-4. It's important to win that draw, and the Flyers do win the draw. Zegras will bring it up. York's got it. Dvorak. Dvorak's got 2 tonight. York goes back to center ice to get it. That's icing. The Flyers ice the puck here. Who's winning what picks? Yeah, let us know. I don't have any bets tonight. Nobody's winning. It's tied at 4. Utah wins the draw. Playing keep away here at the blue line. Sends it down low behind the net. They just rotate in here. They come out the other side. This will be icing. This will be icing. So Utah will get another offensive zone draw with 3:41 left here in overtime. We're up to 28 people, 27 people watching on the YouTube side. Still 3 people watching on the Rumble side. Flyers need a change here. And the Flyers will win the draw, but fight for it along the back line. And the Flyers unable to clear. The Flyers need to get changes. They will, but here comes Utah. Tippett's got it. Over to Konechny. He's bumped off the puck, and here comes Utah. It's a 2-on-1. And they score. What a choke job is right. And the Flyers still have not gone out and gotten a goaltender. We keep dealing with this Sam Emerson guy who can't stop a puck. Oh, well. We'll try it again on Friday night with the Flyers at Avalanche. Make sure you hit those thumbs up for us. Consider subscribing to the channel on the YouTube side, hitting the follow button there on all the other platforms. And we will see everybody Friday night.